So first off, how you feeling?
Good, yeah, I feel good.
Did the injury happen in practice or during the game?
Nah, just something in the game that I thought wasn't that serious, really, and it's really not that serious, but just a little soreness. So I was kind of like, let me go put some ice on this.
Did
I'll be all right.
did it affect your workload in the second half at all?
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't have nothing to do with injury.
So that was, Kendre got more reps. Like it seems like he's kind of earning the.
Yeah, I mean
trust
that's.
of, like what do you
I
make?
don't look. I don't coach.
Right.
I never probably will, but so now I don't got the answers to that. You gotta ask somebody else.
Sure, I guess I just mean in your terms of your vantage point of like, what are you seeing Kendre doing better?
From Kendre?
To
Oh no, I mean Kendre's doing. He deserves the reps he get. You know what I'm saying? Like he every time he touches the ball, he makes something happen, and that's what you got to do in this league. Like you got to take advantage of your opportunities.
There was like a list of guys who, like going around of guys who make force missed tackles, and both you and him are on the top 10. What does that?
Yeah.
What does that add to the room? Like,
I mean, man, look, that's what you have to take advantage. And I think when he gets the ball, I think now more than ever he understands like. He's understanding the game more, so he's like, man, he's adding to his game. Like his game is turning into, it's taking shape as like, okay, that's Kendre Miller. Like, when you're young, it's kind of hard to do that because you're still learning and you're trying to figure out the game. You're trying to figure out why this is happening or what's coming next. Are you thinking about the play if you really know what's going on or if you're tripping? So I think he's comfortable in the offense right now, and now his game is starting to come to life. Like he's getting his swag.
have you seen like an actual development of him because he was also hurt, right? Like, is it just hey, he's healthy, he can show what he can do, or do you think there's actual like? Because
it's healthy, and I mean it's stuff that you guys don't see that I see. Like I mean he's developing in all facets of the game, not just on the field, not just in performance. And obviously you got to be healthy to perform, but I mean just understanding the game. I think he's understanding the game more, and it's helping him be more comfortable and go out there and be able to make those type of plays.
Probably never coach. I mean you're calling plays on the side.
Yeah, I mean I know I ain't say I don't know ball, but I don't think I got that. I don't think I can be stimulated in that way, like coaching it, because I feel like once you do something at such a high level, it's hard to watch somebody else do it. Because I'm gonna be like, man, why are you doing it like this? It's easier, and then I'll probably just get tired of it and be looking for a buyout.
Yeah. Hey, I like your lockers beside Blake. I know you're not a kicker and don't have a kicker, but do you talk to him at all? Like,
Yeah, that's
about
my
his
boy.
stuff?
Me and Grupe close, man. So I always talk to him. I always holler at him like, man, the sucky part about being a kicker in the NFL is everybody always say like, you got one job just to kick, and when you miss a kick, it's the end of the world. Like they calling for your job, but I mean. That dude, like, he got a lot of shit to him. Like, I don't know if you guys pay attention, like the fans pay attention. Like he definitely like a master of his craft, and he's really passionate about what he does, and he takes pride in it. So I don't care what anybody say about him. Like he's kicking himself more than a fan, a coach, anybody. So me and him talk. Like you said, we sit next to each other. So I kind of I like to understand the whys of things. So I asked him, I'm like, man, what you think is going on? So he gave me a little insight and just little things, and I can relate to it because I watch him, I observe him. He's very, very routine based, and it was just like you see Drew Brees like his routine. Like a lot of guys, you see a lot of the top players in the league, and they're very, very like ritualistic with their routine. So speaking to Blake, he was talking about like some little routine things, and I'm like, okay, I can see that, and I'm some people might look at it as an excuse. Some people might look at it like, well, just make the kick. But it's a lot more that goes into it than just running, hitting, and kick. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into the game. So it was just me, personally. I damn near probably shouldn't even talk about this, but, that's my boy. I think he'll be all right with me saying it. But it's me looking at him and just wanting to understand a little bit more because, you hate that. You want your teammates to excel. And especially, like, Blake, since he got here, like, he just been, that's my guy. I talked to him before every game, we dap up and, like, let's go, let's ball. So I just wanted to understand kind of what was going on in his head and just make sure that he was in the right headspace because, it's a long season, and he doesn't want to miss kicks. And, you just hope he can shake up out of it, but I think he will.
You don't like seeing the coaching staff give him a chance to figure that out and not just like make a change to make a change.
Yeah, I mean he's a talented kicker, so you don't want to make any premature decisions just based off a couple of small mistakes. I could think of a million players that you could have wrote them off early, and they wouldn't have been who they were. So.
What do you think about his tackle?
Oh yeah, man. I don't know if he need to do that no more. He spun around about 3 times after he hit him.
Beyond the tackle, what you think about
Yeah, I mean, he like I said, he got something to him. You know, I don't think a lot of dudes going in there and throwing like that, but he went and made a play.
You talked about this offseason, the desire to be used more efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that that's going so far, and how much does Kendre's sort of ascension help with that?
Yeah, I think we still figuring it out. Like, you know, it was reality, we've only won 1 game. A lot of games we've been kind of playing from behind, playing catch up, trying to get in our offense, trying to find ways to get everybody the ball. Like, I mean, you got to be real. You got Chris out there, you got Rasheed out there, you got other guys, you got Stoll out there that, you know, I don't think in his past he's been a very big part of offensive, but I think there's a lot of good things he does that, you know, I feel like he deserves some rock. You know, Foster back, Taysom back. We got a lot of moving parts in our offense. So, you know, I think it's just, you know, with a new staff coming in, realizing what we have and trying to incorporate everybody best they can. So I think we're still trying to find that mix. But just more specifically in our room with me and Kendre, I mean, since I've been here, it's been pretty much 2 back. You know, it's been me and Mark, me and Latavius, so I think just the development and the progression of Kendre's game, I mean, it's gonna help in the long run, you know, and it's good to see. You know, I mean, that's like personally, like me and him, off camera, off the field, like I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it feels like to, you know, kind of get that eureka moment and start balling and start, you know, picking up in that way.
It is just 1 win, but what did you make of it? Like, did you notice it have impact on the group at all? Just getting over the
What the team?
Yeah, the team. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think, you know, shout out to the defense because I mean they pretty much won the game. We didn't have to do nothing. But yeah, you know, you get 1 win and you try to just find a way to recreate that week after week. So some good things we saw. Hopefully we carry it over into this week.
When you have an offense that's as multiple with its run scheme like Kellen's is that complicating as a running back, or is there a freedom to that?
No, it's not. I mean, it's not complicating. I don't know. I don't know if it's freedom. I just, you know, all these schemes are the same.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has run these runs. You just call them something different, like at one point or another in your career. So, just to have all those at your disposal and like the different schemes and the different looks, like I think it's just finding the right times to call them. You know, that's every game, every coach. You know, you try to find the right time to call the right play. You know, you try to be perfectionist, and it is what it is. You know, I think so. Like I said, we still figuring out, like, you know, I think our flow and how our offense rolls.
Hey, I don't know if you had to give Kellen the game ball the other day. Y'all gonna be able to get him to loosen him up a little bit more? Or?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I might have to take Kellen to Atlanta or something and take him out with me. Take him to a club or something and see what he do. You gotta put him on put some fire up on him.
Do you feel like the team's response to like adversity has changed a lot, just like from the education of like the last few years? Like it feels different being in this spot right now, like maybe as opposed to the temperature in the room last year around.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some of the
I think it is. I think it's just because it's new. It's kind of like you wipe the slate clean, and it's like, you know, I think dudes want to, you know, turn the tide now, whereas before it was kind of like we was kind of stuck a little bit. That's just my personal opinion. So I think, like you said, this year I think guys, you know, we want to be good, you know. So we're just trying to fight, and put our best foot forward and try to be better.
And what's it like just seeing all these younger guys like having to step up now, man?
Man, that's what this league is. Every year is gonna be young guys, but I mean, thankfully we got some guys this year in the draft, and I mean just in the process in the offseason that, you know, can ball, can make plays. So, me personally, I'm happy. I'm always happy when it might not look like it, but I'm always happy when I see, like, you know, a guy like Sank or like, you know, Kool-Aid. Those dudes go out there and make plays and you know, like, gain confidence, because I mean it's something you see, like you see it from week to week, like when a guy makes one play in the game and then it starts compounding and then that becomes their personality, like their identity, like, man, he's gonna go out there and ball and give you something every game. So, you know, we got some young guys that I feel like that's what it's gonna turn into, like guys that are consistent players, playmakers on this team. And, you know, you do that, you get guys like that, you know, it compounds over years, and, you know, you got yourself some good stuff going on.
I mean, y'all's 2017 draft class was that, right?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
did it take to do that?
Yeah, I mean, Man, I don't even know. I think I wouldn't call it luck, but I think it was just a lot of guys with the right DNA, with the right makeup, and I think in the building, I guess they did a good job of identifying what was needed or what was missing, and going and acquiring it. And then shoot, I mean, we walked in. I mean, me personally, I walked into a room with Mark Ingram and Adrian Peterson and Javaris Cadet, like guys, and then just team wise, Drew Brees and like Max Unger and Zach Streif, like dudes that were like dudes, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Coleman, like just guys like so you at that point you have no choice but to play up to a certain level and play at a certain standard. So yeah, I think we it wasn't lucky. It was just a blessed situation.
Do you still keep up with some of them guys like Marshawn and Marcus?
Oh yeah. I seen Marcus. I'm not gonna tell y'all what he was driving when I seen him, but Marcus is notorious for not spending no money. And he spent some money. And Marcus, you knew what you was driving. You know what I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let him tell y'all. It was a different color and everything. I was surprised, but I keep up with them guys, man. And then Teron always, Mark, guys, Streif, like talk to Streif. It's that's one of the parts of this game that you love when you make genuine connections and then you kind of keep up with them.
Coach Moore said that you guys were going to focus a lot on the red zone work this week and trying to be more efficient down there. He said started a lot with like the play calls on first and second down. Mm-hmm. What have you seen from that area and your guys' just inability to get 7 there?
I think we just need a little bit, probably just some more variety. Like you said, probably just want to work on. So I think the variation of the calls and what type of calls we getting down there, because we're getting down there pretty good, but you gotta have like an endless list of things you can get to down there, and like you said, being efficient on first and second down gives you like some breathing room and some ability to get to maybe some of your bread and butter calls, like just basic runs that we might run in the middle of the field, and you compress it and run it down there, and that almost turns into a different play. So I think we'll figure it out. Just like he said, to be more efficient down there with the variety, and then just I guess like the execution too. So
I imagine having Taysom help or Taysom back would help with that.
Oh yeah. I know. I think it'll help. Yeah.